Thanks for tuning into this masterclass. Today I'm going to teach you turbo gambling. Turbo gambling is a way to drastically increase the rate at which you win money gambling or you lose money gambling. It doesn't increase your success rate. What turbo gambling does is it increases the frequency that the game is recognizing different gambling inputs from either the 5 button, the 4 button, the 3 button, the 2 button, or the 1 button. And we can take advantage of the numerical side of the keyboard that you do your calculator work on, and we can also take advantage of our alphanumeric keyboard, which is our main keyboard. Let me show you how this works. We're going to start off with 110 gambling skill. With 110 gambling skill, it's not possible for us to place $5 bets and actually make money with any kind of success. We'll just continue to lose money, and lose money. All I'm doing is holding down the 5 button. But the 4 button will work. I'll actually be able to make money with $50 bets. But to turbo gamble, what we want to do is also hit the other buttons that are within our successful gambling range, which would be the $25 bet, the $15 bet, and the $5 bet. We'll do that by pressing and holding the number 4 button on the numeric side of the keyboard, and then we're going to press the 3 button and hold it, the 2 button then hold it, and then the 1 button and hold it. So you see how much faster we're gambling. So you see how much faster we're making money now. Our success rate is not improving, but our frequency is skyrocketing. So on the alphanumeric side of the keyboard, we can do the same thing. Remember, we can't hit the 5 button because we're just going to lose money making those $100 bets, and then it'll defeat the whole purpose. So on the alphanumeric side of the keyboard, I can then hit that 4 button as well, and then press and hold the 3 button on that side as well, and then press and hold the 2 button on that side as well, and then press and hold the 1 button on that side of the keyboard as well. So now the frequency of our attempts have skyrocketed. Remember, our success rate didn't change, but all of the values, the 50, the 25, the $15 bet, and the $5 bet, those are all bets that with 110% gambling skill that we can make. So if we'll press and hold all of those buttons down at once on both the numeric side of the keyboard and the alphanumeric side of the keyboard, we will make money really, really fast. From my experience, we're making just about $1,000 every 1.25 to 1.5 seconds, which is about as fast as if you had 135% gambling skill and you just held down the 5 button to make $100 bets. You can review my old work and you'll see that. All right, so, and then notice how I took all my fingers off of all those buttons, and then the game kept queuing up more gambling. Here, I'll show you that again. So that this is a huge learning experience for us. So we're holding down all of these buttons, right? And then we release all the buttons at once, and watch how the game continues to gamble. This proves that all of these inputs, they get put in a roster or in order, and they all get queued up sequentially. So they're all going to happen one after the other, and the game stores those inputs. And then even when you take all of your fingers off, you continue to gamble because the game is running through those queued up values from the different number buttons that you push. All right, so let's take a look at betting with a higher amount of gambling skill. So that was turbo gambling with 110. Now we're going to turbo gamble with 120% gambling skill. See, we got 120% here. 120% from my experience is basically the bare minimum that you need to be able to place your $100 bets. So basically you're going to be making more money than you're going to be losing, because you don't just double your money on occasion. On occasion, you also triple your money, and then occasion you match and you don't lose anything. And then, but the least likely outcome of all 4 is that you lost your money. So with 120% gambling skill, we can safely press and hold down the 5 button, and we will generate some money. But remember what we learned from before. The $50 bet is a given because we're above it. The 25, the 15, and the 5, they're all on the table for us. So watch what we can do. So I can now press the 4 button down, and I can press and hold the 3 button and the 2 button and the 1 button. And look how much faster we're gambling. That's on the numeric side of the keyboard, but I can do it on the alphanumeric as well. So I can, with my thumb on the alphanumeric, press and hold the 5 button, and then press and hold the 4, the 3, the 2, and the 1. And now look, we're really turbo gambling. So the rate at which we're making money would be, from my experience, with probably like 137 to 138 gambling skill. This is really, really significant stuff right here. Now let's take a look at it with even better gambling skill. So I always told people in the past that you should have a minimum of about 130 gambling skill. So let's just take a look at what 130 gambling skill does if I just hold the 5 button down. So you're making about $1,000 every 1.25 to 1.5 seconds, right? That's pretty good. And again, you can turbo gamble with this too. You can hold down the 5, the 4, the 3, the 2, and the 1 button on the numeric side of the keyboard, and then all 5 of those buttons on the alphanumeric, and now you're really going much faster. All right, now the elephant in the room. What if you had 300 gambling skills? So let's take a look at 300 gambling skill. So we're just going to use a bone stock 300 gambling skill, and with not turbo gambling. We're just going to hold the 5 button down. Look how fast we make money. Yeah, well, what if we turbo gambled with that? Well, let's take a look at that. So turbo gambling with 300% gambling skills really quick. That's just turbo gambling on the numeric side of the keyboard. But what if I did all the buttons on the alphanumeric side of the keyboard as well? Well, now we're really, really going fast. That's lightning fast. Guys, try turbo gambling in your own game and experiment with your own button combinations and your own gambling percentages in your own game. You're absolutely going to love it. Bye now.